Hello, hello. Hi, my name is Michael Fleming. I'm the CEO and founder of Compass Aim Solutions. We are a software and app development company, and today I am here to share with you one of my systems that we have here. This is we're going to look at one of our apps today. It's called the DayWheel, and we're trying to get that loaded here. And I'm going to walk you through how the DayWheel is set up. Let's see if I can get this there. Okay, we're going to start with first looking at how the system is set up in the App Store. You can actually get the DayWheel. It's under Mydaywheel in both app stores, an iPhone and Android app store. iPhone will definitely pick it up. Android, I think, has a newer version. Sometimes it won't pick it up. But you can actually go to mydaywheel.com. We have a responsive website. Then what that means is it should look just like the app on your phone for the Android version. But this is how this works, right? So I can click on it here on my phone. On my screen, or I can do it on my phone. So you're going to see me maneuvering it on my phone. So I'm going to do that. So here's obviously you got to register, sign up, go through the sign up, but it's pretty easy to sign up. Only thing about sometimes with an iPhone, sometimes it adds an extra space, that's unseen space after the username. So when you register, you may have to go, like if it's Michael A. Fleming at hotmail.com, then there's usually a space after the M, and you might have to remove that. But other than that, it's a fairly straightforward sign in. I'll say, so for me, I'm going to go ahead and put my username information in here. All right, I'm going to log in. And again, even though it says DayWheel on the screen, it's in the App Store under My DayWheel. And I'm going to put that here, and I'm going to show you a couple of things we got going on here. And what's unique about this is what makes the DayWheel is this clock. This is actually how a day should actually look. That's 12 in the morning. That's 12 midnight, going around to 6 in the morning, right? And then from 6 in the morning to 12 in the afternoon. So this entire right side of the clock, of this DayWheel clock, is dedicated to the morning, to the entire morning time. Then from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. to 11:59. The day ends at 11:59 p.m., right? So this entire left side is dedicated to the PM side of your day. So now I personally love the DayWheel because I love the journal effect of it. You do have to input the information in right now. So it's not going to automatically populate on its own. But if you have an Android, I have an Android phone. It remembers my entries, so sometimes it'll speed them up by trying to give me similar entries that I've done before. But how does this work? What's going to happen is this is all 1,440 minutes in an entire day, or all 86,400 seconds in a day. So all throughout the day, you put in what you did that day, or you can go ahead and put in what you plan to do this day. Now, every single person on this planet is living a day wheel. So this captures those moments. You don't have to put every single thing you do all day long. I personally enjoy doing that with my day wheel. So I put in every single thing I do. And I also try to do my days in advance and then see if I'm able to match my plans for the day as well. But for the sake of some of the examples that I want to give, I want to show you what this would look like, say if a hospital used this day wheel, or any operations that has 24-hour operations, or if a law firm, anyone that had time sensitive accounts or projects or clients, then this system would work for everything. And this is how this works. So let's say that it's a hospital and they're monitoring patient number 26. So patient number 26, and as you see, I'm putting that information in there. I'm swiping on my keyboard, so that's what you see down at the bottom. Let's say patient 26 at midnight having some chest pains. So they're having some chest pains. So I'm doing the swiping on my phone. That's what you're seeing happening here. And see, so then you go and put in what the event was. You select the color, and let's say this is a critical concern. So we're going to put in a red color there. I don't have to change the start time. That's 12 a.m. And so, but I do need to change the end time. Let's say patient 26 was having some chest pains until 2:30 in the morning. Okay, it's going to sync up here in a second. Should sync up. It's changed on my screen, so I want to make sure. There we go. And it's changed now on the on the laptop screen. So now I'm going to literally change this dial. I'm going to swipe this dial around to 2 o'clock. Okay. And then it automatically now gives me the minute. So I went from the hour time to the minute time. I'm going to swipe this dial all the way down to 2:30. Let it catch up there on the screen. It's got a slight delay. It's got a longer delay. All right. Hold on just a second because I'm sharing on the screen. So it's catching up here. Uh-oh. We'll try it again. So let's see. So we got 12 is the start time. Cancel that. And then I'm going to put till 2:30. So hopefully it's synced up. So I'm going to move, a little bit faster. Now I'm going to sync it around. There we go. So it's 2:30 is the end time that the patient 26 was having some chest pains till 2:30 in the morning. All right. So then I'm going to hit save. Okay. There's a slight delay. I'm going to hit save on my phone. That may speed it up. There we go. It says event was created. So what's going to happen is up here at the top, it's kind of hard to see. So you see that it's got the red time representing that time period that represents that say patient 26, a 24-hour hospital, right? And a patient that's been in the hospital, let's say for at least a week. And you're now monitoring every single thing that's going on with that patient during that time period. So let's say the patient finally gets to sleep. So I'm swiping the sleep time. Okay. And then so now I'm going to make the sleep time a light blue color. And then let's say now the start time is now what? 2:31. See, so I'm doing 2:31. Let's see here. It's gonna hopefully sync up here. There we go. All right. So then we hit the 2 time. Now I'm gonna swing around to 2:31 is the start time. All right. And then I'm gonna hit set. Then I'm gonna put the end time. Let's say the patient was awakened at 7 o'clock. So I'm gonna hit 7. And then let's say we're gonna do 7 o'clock. Well, better yet, let's say 7:30. So to get them a decent additional 5 hours sleep. We're going to hit set. Okay. And the system is going to come in here in a second. It's timing in. Okay. So my computer screen is a little bit slower behind, but you see it's already adjusted. Oh, you know what? Then I'm going to hit save here. It's going to add another slice to the day wheel. Show you here. All right. It's still loading. Let's see if I can do something to speed this up a little bit. Okay, so now you see I have 2 entries, right? So I went from this is what's happening with that patient. So you have here, I can put your mouse over it and then it will literally show me. I'll show you here. So my mouse over the time. So there's a entry that's on here. Again, there's a slight delay on my screen, but it says patient felt chest pains. It's going to come in here in a second. And then here you got the sleep time. Same thing there. And then now, let's say that as we're looking at this, let me see. What's going to happen is you're going to continue filling this in throughout the day. So now let's say the person sleeps, patient 26 takes medicine, has breakfast. Had breakfast. Okay, as you see, the entry comes in. And so we're going to make that a yellow color. And then let's say they get a bath, they get watching TV. So we'll put all that in there as well. So they're watching TV. And let's say they do all this from 7 in the morning, which will be at this point 7:01. Okay, so 7:01 is the set start time, and this continues until 12:30 p.m. Now you got to switch to p.m. See how the p.m. highlighted there for a quick second? Now you set. Now watch what it does on the clock. And I'm going to hit save. Oh, 7:01. Oh, that's right. We changed it to 7:30. So 7:31. I'm sorry there. It's the set time. And now you hit save, and that's going to line it up. But as you see, as you continue going through this, then obviously we're going to put in that patient's entire day. But each one of these entries is its own database. I mean, its own entry, continuous entry. And what I mean by that is that as you can click on it, you can go in and put additional information in. Let's say if that patient wanted to share updates with their family members or their significant other or just someone in their life, they can turn it to public, and we can already have a pre-selected set of text messages or emails that goes out so that when you're not at the hospital, you're able to keep up with what's going on with that patient all night long. And then here, let's click on next, and then you can put in the location where they were, if they had to move them or do some other things there. And then additionally, in the description piece, you can type in, patient was okay. Let's see, nothing was administered. So we got that right. Let's say nothing was given. How about that? And then, okay, so now, and then just update. Okay, see, so now you see it's tracking all the content for that particular day just by itself. So now, here's the thing with this is that once you have this core information, I'm going to click here on the side, and what's going to happen is information is going to swipe to the left and to the right. See, so I can go back to that day. Well, it's going to take me back here. Now, here's the thing about it is that if I wanted to see how that patient's been doing for an entire week, I swipe over to the right. Okay, the screen again is taking, there we go, it's taking a second to catch up. And then I hit my week in review. And let's say this is the last week of that patient's life. The entire, everything that's been going on while that patient was in the hospital. See, so the idea would be is that this is what the DayWheel can do, right? The way that it will, and especially as we add an AI to it, we're going to be adding video to it. We're going to be adding some text messaging and some other components that kind of connect you to other apps and tools that you may have. But the goal of this is that in those crucial moments, if nothing else, it's just for that by itself. Now, personally, I love keeping my DayWheel because I love the journal effect of it. And, I've got a son and a daughter, and they are all over my DayWheel, right? And then a lot of the work I've done, clients I've done work for, is I've been able to literally build them using my DayWheel to look at the additional information to get content back to them, to show them exactly how much time I spent, even when I wasn't around them. And that's the other thing too with this system, that for individuals, we eventually want these already pre-installed on cell phones, and then you have the option to turn it on or turn it off, and it kind of can monitor your routines and your habits and things that you have. I mean, there's no end to the usage because it tracks our story. It tracks everybody's story. The world never stops turning. So this is what the DayWheel, the DayWheel is part of that story at all times. So, but some additional features on the DayWheel right now, and again, we're gonna swing to the left and to the right here. Watch this. So that little menu there. So you got DayWheel events. That's you can look at the history of every event. You can schedule future events, both my schedule and the schedule events. We got to make some upgrades to that. So, but right now the schedule events work, but my schedule is kind of awkward, so we got to make some changes to that. But we got a journal in here under the My Thoughts section. You can do a self rating, evaluating yourself every day. We're gonna have like a community kind of update vote system type thing, just checking on people, and then you can check on money spent and received in your day. So this is intended to look at all aspects of your entire life every single day. And see, it's an opt-in thing. It's not a thing of that we're trying to track or control. As a matter of fact, on our side, every single thing that we have is encrypted on our side. So it would take a lot of work for us to get into someone's profile and look at what they actually do or what they submit, that kind of thing. But so it has all the same encryption on any other app that you would use, from Facebook to Google to anything else, as far as how your data and information is protected. And see, so then if you swipe right, then the system can be tied into your Facebook page or your social media pages. And we're going to do this where you can customize this as well. But right now, this is our what they call an MVP, a minimal viable product, right? And see, so, and then now, again, if you can't get the app directly under My DayWheel, if you come to mydaywheel.com, it definitely will show up on all devices. Yeah, and I know we've had it for a minute. And a couple years ago, we had this running, but it didn't have any color, so we had to make some adjustments from that. And see, so again, part of, even though I showed you an example as if someone was a patient, then actually this is my actual live day wheel, my own personal day wheel. So you come online, you can see the same components and features there. And literally, this is the last week of my life, the last month of my life. So all the activities and history and everything else, and you'll see the color comes in. So we're going to be testing this stuff out. I got my little green screen. We're going to be working on all of that, getting some stuff in place. So this is one of my first test runs. So, okay, so be a little nice on me for now, because we're going through a dry run. But yeah, it's been fun and exciting as we're talking to more and more corporations and businesses, literally all over the United States and around the world. We're looking at some things around sports athletes, some entertainers, athletes. And I said athlete, entertainers, athletes. Some pretty high profile people, some businesses and everything. So this is my way of just kind of testing these tools. I'm looking through just to show what our system looks like. There's a lot more to come. There's a lot of different versions of this that we're working on. And then on top of this, we're looking to use this in the enterprise environment. We're looking to use this in the Internet of Things, just about anything that has a screen, from your car to even refrigerators, and anything in a warehouse, manufacturing, for trucks, you name it. Everything on this planet has time as its reference. And so this is our version of it. And so look forward to it. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me with any thoughts, comments, questions, and all that good stuff. We're going to get better at this. So I really appreciate it. Look forward to seeing everyone. Take care.